everyone, and welcome back to our channel. As you may have already noticed, this video has a little bit of a spooky twist to it. So, welcome to our first ever Halloween special. Today, we will be exploring a particularly thrilling part of Ragnarok X as we tour Glast Heim and all that this new part of the map has to offer. Buckle up for an exciting tour and some more new monsters as we explore the mysteries of Glast Heim. As we begin our tour, we'll take a glance around town to get our bearings. So let's see a few of the fun places around town that you absolutely cannot miss. Here we have the Castle of Glast Heim, a very regal, albeit run-down site. One of my favorite aspects of Glast Heim is all the gorgeous flowers. Some are just glittery and glowing, and some are surrounded by little fairy dust-like butterflies. You can even gather these flowers for various reasons if gardening is your thing. Wow, what a beautiful fishing site. I could easily spend an afternoon here just daydreaming. Here we find the castle courtyard and the castle churchyard. And of course, Glast Heim would not be complete without an ornate statue and fountain at its center, surrounded by some of our favorite NPCs, like in each map we explore. There are a few spaces that I want to spend a little more time on. Here, we find the culvert. This underground waterway is home to many monsters and emanates a very cold reality with chains hanging from the ceiling and intense lion head fountains. Next, we will explore the prison map. When you walk into this space, you instantly know that you're in a prison, with the many different holding cells, wandering prisoners, and a look and feel like the One Piece Impel Down episode. You know that prison that they break out of? This space really reminds me of that. There are even some metal cages hanging from the ceiling, and some floating in the water. Whispers of torture and just the dark past of this place can be felt. Next, we find the cemetery. In the cemetery, we're reminded that this is a place of death, as we come face to face with the cemetery statue. The picture of this weeping woman surrounded by melted candles, you really feel the deep emotion of the place. It really draws you in. With each gravesite or casket, we find candles to light the way. While this added light makes this place easier to navigate, it also creates a very eerie atmosphere. You can tell that this is an ancient place, and it feels almost like sacred ground. As we shift to our next space, you'll notice a huge difference between the Chivalry map and some of the other places we've investigated already. When you enter the space, you're transported into a grand hall, and you're surrounded by knight's armor all around. Some are monsters, and some are memories of the knights of past. As you walk further into the Great Hall, you see a huge statue at the far end. It appears to be a wizard, and a very honored one at that. Around this grand statue, there are smaller ones of knights paying respect. We even see a bonus room where training and study happen simultaneously. In another room, we find this magical show of floating books. It makes me wonder what spell is at play to make them float about, waiting for the wizard or witch to come back and complete their spell. Our last space to explore is the churchyard. Here we find another great hall to match that of the knights. This is definitely a space of learning and reverence. All around us we see statues and stairs to mysterious places. But the mystery is short-lived as we find the upstairs library and a war room with its large round table. Whoa, what a beautiful space. Stained glass windows bring light into this dark room, and your eye is instantly drawn to this stunning golden globe in the center of the space. Throughout the tour, you most certainly saw some exciting new monsters. So let's talk about some of these new creatures in a little more detail as we discuss where to find them, their specific skills, and how their cards can be used. First up is Mojororas. This monster is found in Glast Heim and has SP recovery plus 5% every 5 seconds. And their card can be used for headgear. Carrot. This little jack-in-the-box-like figure is a juggle master. The carrot can be found in Glast Heim and has healing bonus plus 10%, and the card can be used for headgear. Sage Worm. These studious little bookworms can be found in the culvert, and they have physical damage reflection plus 10%, and their card can be used for accessories. Sting. This monster really reminds me of Thing from the Addams Family, that like magical hand that just like hops around. That's what I see in my head whenever I see the Sting monster. Sting is found in the culvert and has final attack speed plus 50%, and their card can be used for weapons. Zombie Prisoner. The name for this one really hit the nail on the head. Not surprisingly, this guy is found in the prison and has damage to plant monsters plus 12.5%. Very specific there. And the Zombie Prisoner's card can be used for weapons. Skell Prisoners. These are found in the prison and have PvP damage reduction plus 360. And their card can be used for shoes. Ribio. This monster really reminds me of the Executioner from Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, the one that came to kill Buckbeak. Ribio can be found in the cemetery and has final physical defense effect plus 10%, and their card can be used for clothes. Injustice. This creature is so sad looking, but scary for sure. It has spikes growing out of everywhere. Can be found in the cemetery and has PvP damage reduction plus 360. And the Injustice card can be used for shoes. Abysmal Knights. This knight has stuck with its trusty steed even into the afterlife. How loyal. The Abysmal Knights can be found in Chivalry and have final haste plus 5%, and their card can be used for weapons. Bloody Knight. This monster looks like an armored porcupine. Keep your distance, folks, because even if these guys just bump into you, I think it would hurt. Surprisingly, they're also very shy creatures. It's really hard to see their faces or to get a picture of them where it shows their face. The Bloody Knight is found in Chivalry and has critical damage bonus plus 20%, and the card can be used for accessories. Raedric. Raedric is found in the churchyard and has final physical defense effect plus 5%, as well as final damage reduction plus 5, and their card can be used for shoes. Raedric Archer. This one really reminds me of Hermes, the messenger of the gods in ancient Greek mythology. Just with like the wings on the helmet, and you got the bow and everything. Total Hermes. The Friedrich Archer is found in the churchyard and has final critical damage plus 10%, and the card can be used for weapons. Up next are our mini bosses. First is Chimera. Chimera has a big presence in the churchyard. It was hard to get a shot of anything else without him running into the scene. It's like cute but also annoying. It's a very feisty lion, goat, snake combo creature. Like I said, Chimera is found in the churchyard. The day card can be used for weapons, the night card can be used for cloaks, and the void card can be used for headgear. Vagabond. While the Vagabond maybe doesn't look too scary, be careful, because this guy is vicious, almost demonic. Look at those eyes, you can see it. The Vagabond is found in the Sograt Desert, and the day card can be used for accessories and has PvP physical damage bonus plus 540. The night card can be used for weapons and has critical damage bonus plus 18% and final physical damage plus 9%. And the void card can be used for accessories and has PvP negative state resistance plus 9%. Dark Priest. This creature with the long flowing white hair and the face as dark as his soul. You know this creature-like man has delved into black magic. They can be found on Geffen Dungeon Floor 1. The day card can be used for headgear and has PvP negative status reduction plus 9%. The night card can be used for armor and has PvP damage reduction plus 270. And the void card can be used for headgear and has PvP final damage plus 9%. Alright, those were the mini bosses. Now we're on to the MVPs, the big guys. Up first we have Doppelganger. While Doppelganger looks unimpressive, it is actually a reincarnated ghost of a deadly swordsman. We don't know the story, but I'm sure he was fighting for something noble once upon a time, and now he's just fighting. The Doppelganger can be found in Geffen Dungeon Floor 2. The day card can be used for accessories and has PvP damage bonus plus 540. The night card can be used for headgear and has PvP final damage bonus plus 9%. And the void card can be used for weapons and has both final magic defense penetration plus 9% and final damage plus 9%. Nice. Amon-Ra. This monster is like the god of the ancient Egyptians and is protected on all sides. You're not going to be able to reach or defeat this monster easily. It's found in the pyramid on the second floor. The day card can be used for weapons and has PvP final damage bonus plus 4.5% and PvP damage bonus plus 270. The night card can be used for weapons and has final anti-penetration plus 9% and final physical damage plus 9%. And then the void card can be used for weapons and has PvP final physical damage bonus plus 4.5% and PvP physical damage bonus plus 270. This guy's cards pack a punch. Alright, our last monster for this video is the Dark Lord. It's a very intense demon-like creature. The first time I saw it, I thought it was three-headed, but apparently the two side heads are like shoulder armor. Any way you look at it, it's intense. The Dark Lord can be found in the daily instance and has PvP final damage reduction plus 9%, and the card can be used for shoes. In addition to the tour and the new monsters, we also have some exciting new level 9 items. Some are for fishing, mining, and gardening. We also have our level 90 gacha. You know, this is where you take your coins and you turn them in for random items. But these level 90 ones are really cool, so have fun and get something exciting. Thank you so much for watching, and whether you celebrate Halloween, Dia de los Muertos, or one of the other 20 or so Halloween-like festivals and traditions from around the world, I hope you stay safe and have fun this year. Bye for now and happy Halloween!